Live from Fox 8, bringing you the best high school football coverage in Northeast Ohio. Driven by Conrad, it's Friday Night Touchdown.
Hi, everybody, and good Saturday morning. Season 26 of Friday Night Touchdown kicked off last night with some great games and exciting finishes.
But we begin with the first Fox 8 game of the week of the 2022 season.
Tonight, the Toppers host Olmsted Falls.
In the first Friday Night Touchdown game of the week.
The Hilltoppers back at home defending back-to-back state titles and a 28-game winning streak, and this was a defensive struggle. James Rousseau hands it off to Rocco Conti, who carried most of the load last night for the Bulldogs. That good for 20. Later in the same drive, the pitch to Michael Candow gets shut down. Chardon's defense answers the call for a loss of 6. Falls would get a stop of their own. This time on 4th and 1, the Bulldogs had the ball back, and they looked in business, especially after this great catch by senior Andrew Herzog. But another drive stalls. We thought we were going to halftime scoreless until this happened. It's Andrew Bruce on the sweep and out of a cannon. Look at him go. 66 yards score to give the Hilltoppers a 7-0 lead at half. And Chardon holds on to win 14-7 and make it 29 straight W's for the Toppers. PJ.
Welcome to Finney Stadium, where Berea Mid-Park was trying to do something they haven't done since 2015. That's win an opening day game. They were taking on Highland. All right, Berea Mid-Park driving in the opening quarter. Troy Schick rolls left, gets picked off by Mitchell Good. The Hornets take over 1st and 10. That turnover leads to this. Andrew Lurtz, quarterback keeper for the Highland touchdown. Hornets took a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Berea Mid-Park driving. Troy Schick goes over the middle, hits Austin Clay. That'll move the chains in Highland territory, and it leads to this. Schick rolls out, hits Josh Medina for the Titans touchdown, but it wasn't enough. Highland wins 39-20. John.
Week 1 of Friday Night Touchdown brings me back home here to my alma mater in Hudson Memorial Stadium. Hudson Explorers taking on the Solon Comets. Let's get to the highlights.
And let's get this party started. First series of the game, the Explorers drove right down to the field and made it look easy. Jagger Pillai calls his own number and finds the blue paint for the Hudson touchdown. 8-yard QB keeper. Explorers on top, 7-zip. Hudson gets the ball back with 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Sophomore running back Ian Ludwig with the burst, break free. He goes. Solon not going to get him. He scores the Explorers' second touchdown of the quarter. 30-yard TD run. Hudson on top, 14-0. Solon then scored 13 unanswered points, but missed a 2-point conversion with 3:46 to play, and that was the difference, folks. Hudson goes on to win 14-13 to edge off the Comets. Now for some Sky scores. Sky Fox high over Jackson. Polar Bears hosting Brooktal, and look at this misdirection. Anthony Fueline on the reverse. Could be a Sky score, but no, he stopped at the 2. Jackson on the doorstep, but watch number 8 from the east. That's Antonio Sandal Bascom blowing into the backfield. So if you can't block him, trick him. Ethan Lesko on the play action finds Regan Malloy all alone for a Sky score. 7-0 Jackson. Then later, remember number 8 I just mentioned? Yep, Lesko certainly will. Sandal Bascom looking for Miles Garrett off the edge for a sack, but it wasn't enough. Ouch. Jackson edges east. 33-27. PJ.
Sky Fox flying high over Hoover. Vikings battling Bookdale. Griff's driving, and watch this play. Bad exchange, but the ball bounces right to Marcel Boyce Jr., and he can walk in for the
Sky score.
That's right. Put it on the board. Yes. All right, ensuing kickoff. Mason Ashby dribbles it once, then takes off, outrunning Griff's down the sideline and all the way down to the 25. And Ashby can catch 2. Carson Derlund finds him in the flat for a
Sky score.
And Hoover beats Bookdale 35-21.
All right, you've seen the highlights. Now it's time for our pick of our Toyota top plays of week 1. The offensive play of the week, it's the old hook and ladder, PJ. And guess what? Woodridge executed it almost as well as our Cameron Dave Bradford shot it. Jack Novak flips to Tayseer Williams-Clay, who does the rest. Look at him go. And our defensive play of the week comes from erodes Ram. Watch Tevion Meredith makes the diving interception, and take another look at this. A dandy of a play there by Mr. Meredith. Nice hands in reaction. PJ.
All right, we saw some impressive performances Friday night, but one player started 2022 the same way he ended 2021. Hoban's workhorse Lamar Sperling ran wild last night. Listen to these numbers: 26 carries, 393 yards, 4 touchdowns, and that's why Lamar Sperling is the first Friday night touchdown HJAX Plumbing and Heating Player of the Week of 2022.
PJ, those are some video game-like numbers right there.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll have all of today's scores later, including Benedictine at Walsh Jesuit and St. Ignatius versus Springfield.
That is all the time we have for the season premiere of Friday Night Touchdown. All of last night's final scores are on fox8.com. We'll be back next Friday night at 11. Thanks for watching.